Hey everybody, welcome back to day 13 of Journey to Self-Health, and today it was kind of an interesting day to say the least. I had little arguments with Victoria, but it wasn't too bad. Like, we had moved on from the conversation that we had the previous night, or I don't remember exactly which night it was. I don't remember if it was yesterday or the day before, but we moved on from that and we started progressively moving forward. She started picking up on little things and questioned if I was okay. And I made sure I reassured her and told her, yeah, I'm okay. I promise I'm okay. And then, I had a good day. Then after that, I went to work. I did some dumb shit. I may or may not have dropped a Dr. Pepper into the deep fryer at my work. That was fun. But, I mean, they were kind of being bitchy, but it is what it is. And then I had gone home and I talked to my mom, and she told me that there was some stuff going on between my dad and my siblings and stuff like that. And she said she went over to my grandma's house and talked to my dad, which I was at her house the day that I freaked the hell out and made the end of the journey into self-help or whatever. I went to their house and I had talked to my grandma for the first time in a very long time, and she doesn't look like she's doing the best. And I don't want my final moments with the person who pretty much raised me throughout my childhood to be no contact and then me regret that for the rest of my life. I still want her to be a part of my life because she didn't contribute to my pain. It was my dad, which I talked to him. I forgave him for myself. I called out his bullshit toxic ways. I said if this doesn't change, I'm still going to move forward, and he's just not going to be a part of my life because this is my life, not his. He cannot control my life. And he needs to earn the right to be in my life. If he doesn't earn it by proving that he's changed or going to be a better person, I don't want him a part of my life. Simple as that. So, yeah, that's how my day went. And I feel good. Like, I got that stuff off my chest and I genuinely feel good. And I'm happy that I did that because now I can keep moving forward and keep being successful in the things that I'm doing. So I'm proud of myself for that. So I guess the topic of today's video is going to be forgiveness, because I did a lot of that today. I forgave my dad, not for him. I don't forgive him for him. I forgive him for myself. I want myself to be able to move forward and not hold these grudges and not be upset, and I just forgive him. I'm not going to hold that against him. I'm not going to waste my time and energy in holding a grudge and having this hate in my heart when I can forgive. And I did the same thing with my girlfriend. I forgave her for the betrayal that she put me through. And I understand, like, yes, I played my part, but she also played her part. And I forgave for that. And I set a boundary that wasn't controlling. I told her that if she keeps doing things and disregarding my emotions or how I could feel about it and only thinking about herself in the moment, and it ends up hurting me and she doesn't really even care to check in or make sure that I'm okay, then I'm not going to keep putting myself through that, because it's not going to change if it happens again, which I don't think it will. I trust that she won't do that again. But if it does happen again, I can't be with somebody who doesn't respect my emotions. So, that being said, I forgave her. I did not forget. I forgave her. And I'm moving forward. And we are moving forward. We had... it was alright. It wasn't horrible. We ended up talking afterwards, and I was texting her, telling her that, because she had asked me to come to school tomorrow, and I didn't want to because I could catch up on sleep, and I had a half day, and I could miss and do all these things. And she wanted me to go, but she didn't ask. I mean, it wasn't about how she asked. She just kind of gave up on asking after I said I wasn't going to go. And what I wanted to be flirty with it. I wanted to be like, but, like, I don't want to go, you know. And then she'd be like, come on, I want to see you, or something like that. And then I'd be like, oh, so you miss me, or something like that. And, you know, it was going to be like a little flirty thing. It wasn't supposed to be me being a bitch. And she took it as me being a bitch. And I understand I have wired her brain to think that I'm being a bitch. But that's not what I wanted to be. So I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to keep improving myself and keep doing what I need to do to keep moving forward. And I'm going to also teach her how to love me. Not in the sense like she doesn't know how to love me, but like I'm going to show her what real love is. And I know I can do that now. Now that I'm doing all of these things to improve myself as a person, I know I can do that. And I'm going to. And I'm proud of myself for being able to do that. And I'm making all this improvement, and I'm doing so much stuff that I'm really proud of myself for. And obviously I'm fucking tired if you can't tell by my eyes, but I'm improving, and I am proud of myself for that. Anyways, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.